All right, let's take a look at this method right here. This method is called allowed on coaster. Okay, all it does is it returns true if you're allowed to get on the roller coaster, and returns false if you're not allowed to get on the roller coaster. So, what they're going to check to make sure you can get on the roller coaster is your height, whether or not you're pregnant, and the heart, whether or not you have a heart condition. So those are the three parameters that this method takes. It takes your height. It takes so your height is going to be an int, whether you're pregnant, which is going to be a boolean, and whether or not you have a heart condition, which is a boolean. Now, think about this outside of programming terms. So what needs to be true about the height for them to get on? Okay, well, they need to be not too short and not too freakishly tall. If you're freakishly tall, some rides, you're going to hit your head or hit your arms if you hold them up. So that's the first condition that I put in this statement. Our height has to be in between 40 and 85. Well, what else has to be true? Well, when I ask them if they're pregnant, okay, pregnant is either going to be true or false. It's a Boolean variable. So what do I want for them to be allowed on the ride? Well, them to be allowed on the ride, I need them to be not pregnant, which is the condition that I put. Okay, this not, what it does is it negates a Boolean. So if they say that they are pregnant, if they say that is true, then this is going to return not true, which is false. So it's going to say false. The statement that they're not pregnant is false because they are pregnant. Same thing with heart condition here. Let's say that they don't have a heart condition. So that's what I want. I want not heart condition. So if they say false, I don't have a heart condition, then not heart condition is true, and they should be allowed on the ride given that the other stuff works out. So here I call my method that I've written, allowed on coaster, 60 false false. Now 60 is good because the height is in between here. False, okay, again, pregnant, false means not pregnant will be true, so that condition works out. Heart condition is false, so not false is true. The statement not heart condition is true. So it should allow them on the ride. Now here I say not allowed on coaster. So if they're not allowed on the coaster, I print out this statement here. A lot of times I'll see students say, if it's true, do nothing, else do this thing. When what they really wanted to say is, if it's not true, do this thing. So you can always put not in front of one of these conditional methods and change the value to the opposite. So let's call this, see what happens. This gets skipped because they can get on the coaster. Now let's make our person pregnant. Okay. So now, saying that they're not allowed on the coaster, that's a true statement. They are not allowed on the coaster. So that statement prints. You can't get on.